Hi, I'm Mayor David Black. We held our annual half-marathon 10K run and fun walk last weekend. It was a great time. We'll bring you the sights and sounds. And we're blessed with a well-trained fire department. They recently took part in a live burn exercise. We'll show you what that is and what went on. Finally, 3 of our elementary schools held D.A.R.E graduations. We'll bring you some of the ceremony and hear from the city's D.A.R.E officer. Please enjoy city happenings for the week of May 24th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The annual half-marathon 10K run and fun walk was a great success. Increased participation for all 3 showed 100 more half-marathoners, 123 more 10K runners, and 84 more fun walkers for a total increase of 307 people.
1.
You know, the course was pretty hilly at points. It was pretty big pack, about 4 of us through the first 6 miles or so. We were all kind of hanging together. And then the second place finisher, Nate, him and another guy was probably going to come in third, kind of made a move around 7 or 8. And from there, we just kind of spread it out. Not too bad on the wind. It was a nice overcast day, so it wasn't too warm out there. So it was a perfect race conditions. Nice that the rains held out. I think it's great. You know, it's great for the community. It's nice to have smaller races like this in the area that people can come out to on a Sunday afternoon, be able to participate, get everybody together in a nice, you know, good living atmosphere.
The course is actually pretty nice. They do a really good job putting the race on here. It's a little hilly, but it's really not that bad. I think they do a really good job. They actually got quite a few runners this year, and the aid stations were set up really nicely, and it was a fun race to run.
Oh, I think it's great for, you know, getting the community together and having these sorts of things. I mean, the running community is actually a pretty close-knit, and the more people they can get in it, you know, the better. And so I think it does nothing but good things for it.
The event featured Jack Loth. Jack has autism, and this year, he's walked backwards to school every day to raise awareness and funds. His campaign is known as Get Back Jack.
We were doing Special Olympics too, and Jack had decided to come out to this event. We wanted to take all of our proceeds, and we're going to give them to Special Olympics in Jack's name to help him meet his goal. Thank you very much.
Yeah, follow him, follow him.
The fire department received a windfall. A house was donated so that the department could use it for live burn training.
It's hard to overstate the importance of being able to get into a real structure, set some training fires, give the new people in particular a chance to experience what it's like to see the fire development and then to extinguish it. It kind of reminds me of the MasterCard commercials. It's priceless. It's hard to put a value on training like this. The more experience we can get, the better, and it's great for somebody who's got 20 or 25 years in the service. Partly because of the location where it is on 118th and Highway 370, the time of year, it just worked out as a great time to do a joint training with the 5 fire departments in Sarpy County. So we've got Papillion, Bellevue, La Vista, Gretna, and Springfield here, and then Ralston is represented also. So we've got 6 fire departments from our immediate area all training together on this one facility. It's just a great opportunity for us.
The city saw more D.A.R.E graduations this spring. Officer Tony Foster heads up the elementary school's D.A.R.E program.
You know, a couple of things have changed in D.A.R.E over the last just couple of years, and part of that is the curriculum, the things we talk about. Bullying is a big issue now nationwide, and it has become a lesson in D.A.R.E now. Another one is over-the-counter drugs and prescription drugs. We're seeing a lot of abuse by teenagers in that, so that's a new class that's been added in the D.A.R.E curriculum. And technology-wise, we've added in talking about how important it is to be safe on these websites. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, you don't give out a lot of information about yourself. It's about being safe. And so that's another lesson that's been added into the D.A.R.E curriculum. And so we see D.A.R.E growing every couple of years now because of the different things that change in young kids' lives. And I'll talk about the entire school year. The kids were just fabulous. It was amazing how you always wondered, gee, are kids going to be receptive this year? And I think this year I had about as good a group of kids to work with as I've ever had. It was a fabulous year. And so you always hope, gee, I hope next year is anywhere near this, because it makes it much more easier to teach and a much more enjoyable experience. But the kids were fabulous. The schools are fabulous as always. Papillion La Vista schools are always fabulous to work in. But I had really, really good group of kids. The essays were off the charts this year. And I think that's one of the measures for me in D.A.R.E is at the end of the 12 weeks, they write an essay about what they've learned and what they liked. and the essays were as good or better than I've ever seen them, which is a very positive thing. I think you come back to those essays, it's one of the things that was a recurring statement in the D.A.R.E essays this year is, I really enjoyed D.A.R.E. I hope all sixth graders have the opportunity to take the program. And that came up repetitively. I read that over and over throughout the schools, throughout the kids' essays. And so I think based on that D.A.R.E. is going to be around a long time, especially in Nebraska. It's pretty strong here in the state, and it always has been. And I think that's why you start looking around Nebraska versus other states, or even cities like Papillion. We have one of the lowest crime rates, if not the lowest crime rate in the state of Nebraska. Part of that comes back to education. We're out there teaching these kids, giving them tools to help them stay drug-free and stay out of trouble with the law.
Warmer weather and school ending for the school year. It all adds up to having more people out and about. Please be alert while driving our city streets and through our neighborhoods. We want everyone to be safe. I also want to wish everyone a safe and fun Memorial Day. Now, to find out what's going on in Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the mayor's hotline at 827-1111. Thanks for watching.